Hi everyone, this is Twiggy Pucci Garcon, the Program Manager of the True Colors Fund, back with Daniella Carter for the second time. This time around, we are bringing Daniella to talk about some new and exciting projects that, one, she's going to be a part of, and two, are new to everyone. So what made you agree to be a part of this initiative, and why do you think it's important that LGBT youth share their stories?
At the time, I was expressing to many people who was like, I guess, a part of my support system was that I was like facing housing instability in the foster care system. And for me, I remember just so many days, like standing outside, really not having no direction, right? Like just living in my pain of like not understanding like how was I born into such adversities? Like how could so many insurmountable odds to me now become the way I think life is? And I knew that that's not the reality. So for me, I remember that redefining moment standing in the Bronx. And I was just like a few blocks away from my foster care agency, and I was like, this is not gonna get any better. Like, you know, like no one's gonna keep crying for you. No one cares that you just face, you know, in a sense, rape in the street. No one cares about that, Daniella. So will you care now?
Right.
And I remember that journey just going out there and like being vulnerable, thinking of, I guess I would say I'm a visionary person. And I was always just like having this vision of like, this is not you. Like, I guess, you're gonna have the Carrie Bradshaw dream someday, you know, like you're gonna have your girlfriends and you're all gonna go and thrive to be the best person you can be.
Okay.
And I think for me, when I redefined my role and really got my own house, like my own apartment, and I remember like, it took like maybe 3 months for that reality really to sink in. Like I knew that I had gotten housing stability, but it was just so surreal because I said, 3 months ago you were like literally crying, which felt like the epitome of your soul. And like, now you're just so free and so happy and you're walking around as if there's no more issues to life when there's so many surrounding you. And so for me, I think I knew that I was now in the time and the place of my life to give back, right? Like to allow my voice to be the tool.
Right.
And I think it was just so powerful just to be able to say like, you know, I came from living on New York City subway system to now having my own apartment, like graduating high school and seeing affirming diplomas and going through the college period and feeling like that stuff life. And I'm excited. So I think I want to give that same excitement to my peers. Well, now I guess I could talk about like starting the Global Foundation, Gender Global. And Gender Global is basically a foundation in assisting gender non-conforming youth and adults. It's like it's no age limits to this. And I think why is because so many times when people are looking to, I guess, chase the dream of that affirming body, they don't really have the, I wouldn't say not just the resources, but that kind of support from organizations, let alone personal level. And so for me, I think working and collaborating with Dr. Carissa and Be Connect, that it's time that we now look past the racial barriers and we look at just how can we do something that will free so many human beings on getting access to quality doctors, having this program help them, educate them in terms of who are brain surgeons, who aren't, like who are happy with the results. So for me, I remember that moment of chasing that dream. So I think now this is my next big thing. It's just, I live to change the lives of others because I know the struggle that it is for me daily, even day by day, rather to change my own life. And when I say change, meaning to change the mindset of unworthiness. And when facing homelessness, that's in a sense your reality. So that's what I guess I want to do professionally as part one. And I do believe I'm beautiful, so I think I do want to like go into the whole entertainment modeling someday. I believe like a few more years to really get it together and learn the techniques and stuff.
So that's one of your immediate projects, and then modeling is like, I would say, that's a immediate goal, a midterm goal, and long term, what do you see yourself doing?
Definitely running the foundation, definitely still creating change in the community, and maybe looking at media journalism because I'm definitely excited. I definitely want to like, I see myself like just looking past the LGBT community in terms of addressing social injustice issues. And so for me to live in that truth, right, like to go back to like one of my favorite media journalists, and I get athletes and amazing, extraordinary person is Robin Roberts.
Love romance.
And to me, I remember reading her book, Everybody's Got Something.
Yeah.
And it would just be so amazing to see how my mess, not only in critiquing my message out of that mess, but being able to live in that truth and be able to just help change the lives of so many people and doing the work and finding that message in their mess.
Our True Colors Fun Home for the Holidays concert, which is our biggest fundraiser every year, is approaching, and one of your mentors, Laverne Cox, is actually our co-host. So what are you, and you'll be there, you're one of our special guests, and I think it's safe to say we can announce that you will be our red carpet correspondent on behalf of the True Colors Fund. So what are you looking forward to that night?
So to me, I guess, like, I just saw Laverne actually this morning.
Okay.
We're gonna be there together. I think again, just like sharing space with her, like I guess on a more public level, because I think a lot of times people don't get to really see me and her interacting, I guess, like publicly, and like they see it as like, is she just doing the work to just go speak and go on lectures? But I can't wait for people to see the person she is, like that amazing spirit. And then just to have the unimaginable moment of like standing there feeling fabulous, interviewing like celebrities, interviewing peers, people from all across, like wherever they're coming from, and just give them that feeling like, welcome to the True Colors, you know, and ask them their dreams or goals or aspirations or what do they expect for the night. Because for me, it's really no expectation. Just live for the moment, as I would say, laugh every day, and just love that moment beyond words.